baseball on MLB Network, and a great look there at Rogers Center in Toronto. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Your Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods, just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
In now, Delman Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Number 11.
First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Delman Smith has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone up into the second deck. And good for him. Tracy White has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, catcher, John Van.
At the plate, John Van, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Drives it out to deep right center field. Grichuk sprinting after it. 2 down. Standing in, Matt Clark. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first from Rogers Center. It's now 2-0 New York. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Stepping in, Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 is taken, strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayward racing back out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. Back up the middle. White ranging up the middle, and that's the second out.
Batting fourth, first baseman.
So digging in now, Justin Smoke, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Knuckle curve stays high. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
3-0 to him now. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Smith takes it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. At the plate, Craig Locke. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Craig Locke.
First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to center field. Hernandez has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Into the box, Lee Brandon. Into center field, line drive, base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Lee Brandon has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Yankees, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Striding in, Yangervis Solarte. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Designated hitter, Yangervis Solarte.
First offering on its way. Changeup in for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Look out, don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Here's Steve Pearce now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Nope. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Clark ranging back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 2-1. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Stepping up now, Tony Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Tony Correa.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Delman Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out.
The batter.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Tracy White. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pierce is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. First offering on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The count to Tulo now. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Russell Martin now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
That's a ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. So coming to the plate, Joe Shore. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joe Shore.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bounce it to the left side. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting. Captain.
Standing in, John Van. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And a slider that time as this ball's hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. And it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. In now, Matt Clark.
Matt Clark.
High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
At the plate, Craig Locke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Line towards center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Maybe a rug burner too after that one as we get another look at it here. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Teoscar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Struck him out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Count now, a ball and a strike. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
Untitled Chapter.
Standing in now, Yankees Solarte. He swings and grounds it to short, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Blue Jays held in check. They still trail it here 3-1. Settling in now, Lee Brandon. He singled his last time up.
Lee Brandon.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Travis has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the center field.
Ready for another chance. Tracy Hayward. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Tracy Hayward has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Throw won't get him. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Tony Correa has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle to Lewitzki to first. Safe. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Into the box, Tracy White. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Correa blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he's in there as they stretch the lead to 5-1. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Ready for another shot now. Joe Shore, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that retires the side. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors. And 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 5-1. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Oh, he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Joe Biagini is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Joe Biagini.
Digging in and looking for more, John Van comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Into the box now, Matt Clark. Looking up is Hernandez. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Stepping in now, Craig Block.
Craig Block.
No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hit well again. Down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Lee Brandon. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air out to center field. Hernandez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Next for the Yankees.
Now batting, Tracy Hayward.
Hayward.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater, 0-2. But Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
In now, Delman Smith as he rips it on the ground to second. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get. And boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Now in the box, Tracy White. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Gritcha has a read on it, and the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Yankees 8 and the Blue Jays 1. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Changeup in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball to third. Gets dirty and gloves it. How about that?
Now batting.
So a really nice diving stop down there at third, and here it is again with show track. The stop is obviously great, but the arm strength on the throw is what impressed us. It's not easy to throw a ball that hard after popping up from the ground. Standing in now, Devin Travis. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 one more time. Is in there. A called strike 3.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So striding in, Joe Shore.
Leading off for the Yankees, first baseman, Joe Shore.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, John Van.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, John Van. First offering on its way. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now
Into the
batting,
box, Matt
right
Clark.
fielder,
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Craig Block.
Coming to the plate now, Craig Block. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting,
Stepping in now, Lee Brandon. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Yankees 10 and the Blue Jays 1. Ready once again, Josh Donaldson. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Masahiro Tanaka.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Justin Smoke now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got 1 hit in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Tanaka is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build a perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Count still at 1 and 2. The next 1-2 pitch. And that's in there for a called 3rd strike on the split-fingered fastball. 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yankees Solarte. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Digging in, Tracy Hayward is 2 for 3 thus far.
Center fielder, Tracy Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Grichuk has it in his tracks. 1 out. Into the box now, Tony Correa. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. And it is troubled. It finds the gap for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In now, Tracy White, as he swings and hits a laser to right. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Into the box now, Joe Shore. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Travis moving to his left. And that retires the side. Yanks strand a pair. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Here's Steve Pearce now. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Eddie Gunn is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Number 69, Eddie Gunn.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Missed with a slider. One and two.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2 and 2. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Right fielder number 15.
Ready now, Rendell Gritcher. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 1 out, nobody on. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 0 for 7. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Toronto after this. John Van will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul. And he pops it up. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark. Digging in the switch hitter, Craig Locke. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here's a high pop-up. Tulowitzki waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Standing in now, Lee Brandon, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Russell Martin now starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Devin Travis. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's got a batting average of .444. First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
There's a strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a great...
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Koji Takahashi earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Masahiro Tanaka takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final lineup for this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 10 runs, 18 hits, no errors.